Hey friends!
So welcome back. We're here today at Animal Kingdom.
And we're here today because we tried to get on the safari. And
That's our main goal, is the safari. We would really like to get on that. And it just rained, so supposedly the animals are a little bit more active after the rain. But it is later in the day. We didn't realize they closed at 7 today, and it's about 5:30. So we have an hour and a half. And I think we can get everything done. I'm pretty confident. And maybe get on Everest. If we get lucky, that's a big plus. So we don't really have much time to chat. Let's get in and get going.
Let's do this.
It's kind of funny because we've watched every documentary there is on Disney Plus to watch about this park and have learned so much about all of these animals. So now we're like so excited to kind of go point them out and see if we can figure out which one's which. And there's nothing quite like a castle reveal, but the tree of life is just so beautiful. We never come to this park and I always forget how much I love it. And then when we come, I'm like, we need to come more.
And I know we only have an hour and a half left in here. Less than an hour and a half, an hour and 28 minutes. But if we can get some pin trading in too, I'm gonna do that. So.
And I will be your safari guide for the next 2 weeks, so I really hope you like the sound of my voice. As we head out onto the Harambe Wildlife Preserve, a few reminders: please keep those hands, arms, feet, legs inside the truck at all times and remain seated at all times, because it will get a little bit bumpy out there, so hold on to anyone and anything you do not want to lose. We are heading first into the Little Aturi Forest, and Aturi does mean little, so this is the Little Forest. There are lots of trees and shrubs and places to hide out here in the forest, so just keep your eyes peeled for any animals who might like to camouflage. Here first on the left, we're going to find this black and white bird. That's a saddle-billed stork. It does get its name from the yellow saddle shape that's on its bill. And if it had its wings outstretched wide, it would have about a 9-foot wingspan, which is about the width of the truck from armrest to armrest. Over there on the left, you're going to see that golden brown antelope there laying behind the bushes. Those are the bongos. Bongos have those gorgeous horns that go up and backwards away from their head, and those horns actually help them to not get tangled in the bushes, trees, and leaves and things here in the forest. So bongos are sometimes referred to as the ghosts of the forest. Up there on the hill on the left, you'll also be seeing that tan antelope. That's the greater kudu. That greater kudu is a female, and I do know that because she does not have any horns on her head. It'll be the male kudu who have some horns on them, and the males will usually be a little bit grayer around their neck. You can actually see a male kudu on that animal spotting guide above your head at either far end of that spotting guide, if you are so curious as to what a male kudu looks like. Guys, we are going to be coming across some water, so just make sure to keep your eyes peeled for any animals who might like to go for a swim here on the Safi River. First on the right, you will be seeing some pink-backed pelicans there on the island and the shoreline. The pink-backed pelicans get their name from the pink color that's on their back, but it is on their back, not their feathers. But that pink color will turn a brighter shade of pink during mating season, almost like those pelicans are blushing. Over there on the left, you will be seeing some Nile hippopotamus in the river, though, including that looks like the baby hippo to me. The hippos actually cannot swim, so they do look like to walk across the bottom of the river, and that is because they can hold their breath for about 8 minutes at one time. Now, hippos will sometimes nap underwater too, but they do not have to wake up every 8 minutes in order to take a breath. Their bodies will actually naturally rise to the surface of the river. They will take a breath, and then they will naturally sink back down and continue their nap, just like you and I will naturally breathe when we're taking a nap on the couch. It's just because the hippos like their space, because they will get up to about 5,000 pounds when fully grown. Also there on the left, you'll be seeing some Nile crocodiles in the river as well. This is where we are going to find some of Africa's more recognizable animals. But up first, over there on the right, you will be seeing the baobab tree, and it does kind of look like its roots are in the air, but those are just its branches. So those baobab trees are sometimes referred to as the upside down tree. Baobab trees will actually just be barren canines, like a lot of people think. They do have their own species name called Hyenidae. Hyenas are both hunters and scavengers, and all females in the hyena pack will rank higher than all males in the pack. Pointy structures, and there's more on the left. These are some termite mounds. Termite mounds are made from 3 main ingredients: dirt, spit, and dung. Now, even though they're made from those really soft materials, they will sit out in the sun and bake to be almost as hard as concrete. So larger animals like giraffes or elephants might use those termite mounds as scratching posts. When the termite mounds get worn down, smaller animals like antelope might stand on top of them and look out for predators here in the savannah. We're going to be seeing Maasai giraffes on both sides of the truck now. Now, these giraffes have some jagged and unique shaped spots on them, which is how we know they are Maasai giraffes. Reticulated giraffes are going to have some smoother edged spots that'll fit a little bit better together like a puzzle. Giraffes will get up to about 18 to 20 feet tall when fully grown. So a group of giraffes, kind of like we're seeing out here today, that is called a tower of giraffes. Also coming up here on the right, we are going to find the Ankole cattle. Now they do have those really big horns, but those horns are not as heavy as you might think, because on the inside of them there will be a honeycomb-like structure that will actually help regulate the blood flow. Now blood will flow all the way to the tippy top of those Ankole cattle horns, and then all the way back down to their head. And that blood circulation will actually help keep them cool out here in the savannah. These Ankole cattle are sometimes referred to as Watusi cattle because they were first domesticated by the Watusi tribe. Turning the corner here, we're going to find these great animals up there on the hill. Those are the wildebeests. But it is actually a pretty small herd of wildebeests we're seeing out there today. And I do only say that because wildebeests usually like to hang out in numbers of up to about 1.5 million in their herds. You'll also be seeing the Hartman's Mountain pattern to it. Just like each one of us is going to have a different fingerprint. And a group of zebras like we're seeing out there on the right, that is called a dazzle of zebras. When those zebras get in their larger herds, their stripes will kind of dazzle along together. And you can't really tell the front end of one zebra from the back end of another. Now, these Maasai giraffes do most everything standing up, including eating, sleeping, and giving birth. So the little ones do have a 6-foot drop to the ground when they are under an hour after I woke up this morning. So, we're going to be seeing some more wildebeest out here as well. Wildebeest are actually migratory animals, but when they migrate and run around, they will just kind of blindly follow the lead of whichever wildebeest is directly in front of them, without 100% knowing where they're going. So a group of wildebeest like we have today. Now coincidentally, African elephants do have ears that are in the shape of the continent of Africa. And you might notice that they have some hay or dirt on their back, and they do throw that back there to protect themselves from the sun. Because elephants actually have some pretty sensitive skin, just like you and I do, so they can get sunburned pretty easily. Even though elephants' skin is about 1.5 inches thick. We're getting into and trampling and eating their crops. And the farmers did not like that very much, so they did unfortunately start to harm some of those elephants. But we do want to help protect the elephants because we do love them. So researchers actually found out that elephants are afraid of bees. Groups of elephants are usually comprised of females and their little ones. After they grow up, male elephants will go off and they'll leave the herd to be on their own. So that one elephant we saw back there was most likely a male. Or male elephants will form little bachelor groups with other male elephants, so it is like they're having a never-ending little bachelor party. Water out of the bark in times of drought. That way the elephants won't go thirsty. So those baobab trees are sometimes referred to as the tree of life. And the tree of life in Disney's Animal Kingdom is actually modeled after a baobab tree, and you might even notice some of that resemblance as well. Also right behind those ears, so when they fan off and cool down that blood in there, it does flow throughout the rest of their body and cools down their entire body temperature. Now over there on the left, you're going to be seeing Flamingo Island, which is home to a flamboyance of flamingos. Now, a flamboyance is just a group name for flamingos, and these are the greater flamingo. But they are called the greater flamingo only because they are larger than the lesser flamingo, not better. Now, when they are hatched, they will be gray and cute and fluffy, but they do get that pink color from their diet of shrimp and krill, which does have a substance called beta-carotene in it. And beta-carotene gives flamingos their pink color, and beta-carotene is also in carrots. So if you were to only eat carrots for the rest of your life, you might turn a shade of orange. It actually comes from the mispronunciation of the Afrikaans word "vite," which means wide, because the white rhino actually has that wide mouth on them, good for grazing on the grass out here in the savannah. There's that white rhino. Now the white rhino can actually get up to about 5,000 pounds when fully grown, so a little group of rhinos like we are seeing up there on the hill today. It is the fastest land animal, going from 0 to 60 miles an hour in about 3 seconds, but they can only hold that top speed for about the length of a football field before they have to do some R&R. Cheetahs do have to rest and relax about 15 to 20 minutes between each sprint, which does only make them about 30 to 40% successful when they're out hunting. And cheetahs will hunt during the day, so if you do ever get face to face with one and see those black marks that are underneath their eyes, those black marks will actually help them absorb the sun so they can see a little bit better, so it is like they're wearing some natural sunglasses. Coming up on the left side of the truck on the hill up there is a male lion, and he is just lying around, taking a little cat nap. Now that is a male lion, and I do know that because he has a mane around his neck. It's the female lions who usually have it's the female lions who do not have a mane on them. Lions will usually rest and relax about 16 to 20 hours in one day, and they will do their hunting at night. And it is usually the females who will go out and do the hunting, while the males will stay home and protect the den and protect the cubs. We're also going to find the ostrich out here on the right side of the truck coming around. Ostriches are the largest bird species in the world, though they are flightless, and they are also the fastest thing on two legs, getting up to a top speed of about 40 miles an hour. And you'll also see another crash of rhinos out there on the right as well. Let's see if we can get a better look at these lions. Look, yes, it looks like the female lion is up and about just a little bit, that you might be able to see her. Now, a group of lions like we were seeing up there on the left today, that is called a pride of lions. And that is where Pride Rock's going to come from. Also here on the left, you're going to be seeing the water buckets, another type of antelope species. They get their name because they hang out near the water so much. They drink water a couple times a day, while other antelope species will drink water a couple times a week. The water buck hangs out near the water so much that their skin will actually secrete this oily, naturally Magadi Glen. And Magadi Glen is home to the Warden's Post. But it does look like the Warden's Post has been taken over by some Nigerian dwarf goats. As the name implies, these goats are really small, which does also make them really cute. And they are also a breed of dairy goat, and farmers will sell that dairy in the form of milk, cheese, and even soap. And if you see that yellow triangular structure out there in front of the Warden's Post, that is one of those beehive fences I was telling you about. So it does look like the Warden is getting in on that elephants and bees front.
Okay, so we just got off the safari.
And that was the best time, like the best trip we've ever had on a safari.
Yeah, all the animals were out. We were so close to the giraffes.
The giraffe was right, and we were able to get front row. So, and the giraffe was very right in front.
Yeah,
of us.
Davis was amazing. So if you can get Davis, get him.
Go ahead.
But now I think we are gonna go ride Everest.
Yes, I think the app said it was a 20 or 25 minute wait, so not bad at all.
So let's do it. So we just got off Everest. That was way more intense than I remember. I was gonna record it for you guys. I got scared. Like I can record Guardians, I can record Rock and Roller Coaster some parts. I could not record Everest.
And we got back row, so it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. I love getting back row on that ride.
10 out of 10 as always. We'll put our picture in.
Right here somewhere. We went to Flame Tree Barbecue. We got this mac and cheese, and it's baked mac and cheese with smoked pulled pork, coleslaw, and onion rings. And we've heard great things about this.
Yeah, we've been waiting months to try this.
And I am so excited. So, let's do this. Gotta make sure we get a little bit of everything. Coleslaw.
Oh, I love coleslaw. I'm so excited.
Pulled pork, mac and cheese, onion rings.
Oh, look, hold on. We have a little friend. Oh, two little friends.
This is my pulled pork pepper. Alright, let's do this thing.
It smells amazing. This whole area smells amazing because of Flame Tree.
So, the mac and cheese is nice and creamy. It's a tiny bit gritty, but it's still really good. The pulled pork is super smoky and delicious. The coleslaw adds a perfect little crunch to it. It's nice and sweet. I haven't tried the onion rings yet, but the barbecue sauce that's on it kind of brings it all together. It's super good. You gotta
Okay.
try this.
Yeah, I'll say let me try it. I'm excited. Okay. I think I got a bite with everything in it. Let's try.
Right? It is so good.
This is so good. I think it was like $12.
And that thing's gotta weigh like 3 pounds.
Yeah, like, I'm so glad that we decided to share this because it's humongous. You could definitely share it. And it's really good. He got the coleslaw is like nice and like refreshing. It adds a good crunch. Oh, the onion rings.
Yeah.
Okay, the onion rings are a little soggy, but it's also 20 minutes before close. So, what can you expect?
I thought I still heard a little bit of crisp over there.
The barbecue sauce is really good.
It
I wish
is.
that was the only thing. I wish that they gave more barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah.
So, because of the lack of barbecue sauce for my taste, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.5. If there was more barbecue, it would have easily been a 10 out of 10. The rest of it is so good.
Yeah, I'm easily gonna give it a 9 out of 10. 'Cause
But
I like that.
I like the mac and cheese in the America Pavilion a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
more from Regal Eagle.
Yeah, the Regal Eagle mac and cheese is a lot like creamier.
Yeah, but this is really, really good.
Yeah.
These ducks are literally just everywhere. They're so freaking cute. Look, there goes another one. They're everywhere. I love them.
And they're quacking.
They are quacking. I love it. It's the perfect end,
They're
Jordan.
quacking me up.
Oh my goodness. He's so proud of that one too. Look at his smile. Shut up, guys. Look at the little duckling. Oh my goodness. They're literally right next to our table, guys. Oh. They're so sweet. As you can see, we destroyed that last bite. Well, second. The grand finale. What do you rate it?
I'm gonna go with a 9.5 out of 10. Like you said, it would have been a 10 out of 10 if it had more barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But that's really freaking good.
Yeah, we will be
Get
back.
that again. For sure.
Alright, so we're leaving Flame Tree. We just finished eating at 6:59.
Rolling out of Flame Tree because I'm so full.
Yes, but we are gonna make a quick pit stop in some of the gift shops.
Yeah.
See if we can find anything new because we haven't been here in a while.
And see if there's any pin trading going on. Because
I don't know if the pin trading's gonna be going on this late, but we can check. If not, we should do a. How would you guys like a whole pin trading video?
go to all 4 parks, just do pin trading.
And the resorts. Okay, so the Disney Critters ears are on sale for $15, so you know we have to snag a pair. Those are super cute.
They are very cute.
And then we have some like standard Minnie Mouse merch. The little shoes, sweatpants. I love those ones too, and the purple sparkles. They have so many cute styles of ears, they just keep getting better.
And they're like everywhere. Like there's so many different ears and so many different faces. It's crazy.
Oh, we had our first Halloween merch back out. This shirt we have to snag.
Wait,
The-
what? There's a Halloween
Yeah.
one? It's
We need
spooky
it.
season.
Let's get it. For the Decades collection, we have the Jungle Book ear. Those I love. And the 101 Dalmatian lounge fly. We got Pinocchio. I love them. Okay, so I found a new pair of ears, and they came out to like $12 after our annual pass discount. So, and they're pretty neutral and cute. I love them. All right, friends.
I think that's going to do it for us today from Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, we only had like an hour and a half, but I feel like we actually got a lot done.
We got a good amount of stuff
We
done.
had an amazing ride on the safari, like the best I've ever had.
Another great trip on Expedition Everest.
as always. And then we decided we were starving, so instead of getting the brookie, we got Flame Tree Barbecue.
Yes, because we needed something a little more substance.
And I have no regret. It was
No
so good.
regrets at all.
But that just means we'll have to come back to show you guys the brookie.
Yes.
Which, honestly, after being here, I'm just, why don't we come here more?
Yeah, we
I
definitely-
love this park. And we didn't even make it over to Pandora. So.
No, we haven't even stepped foot into Pandora or Dino.
Or pin trading. So
Or
like I
anything.
said, look out for a pin trading video soon.
Yes, we can't wait for that.
But other than that, if you guys like this video, give us a like
Subscribe.
and comment. And we'll see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.